The eDNA Marine Sediment Preservation Buffer Kit contains everything you need to take a sample of sediment for eDNA analysis. The kit contains a pair of sterile nitrile gloves, a 25ml scoop, a barcoded sample pot, a tube of preservation buffer, a disinfectant wipe for decontaminating reusable equipment, and a datasheet for noting information about your sample. You will need to take into the field with you a smartphone or GPS for recording location data. Remember to always check and obtain any licenses or permits you need before going into the field. Scan the QR code on the kit bag for the full sampling protocol and refer to our guidance on how to choose your sampling locations and collect representative samples. Before taking your sample, it's important to put on the gloves provided to minimize cross-contamination. Once you have defined and marked out your intended sampling area, label the clear snap-lock bag containing the scoop with your unique sample ID. This should be different from any other samples you may have taken. Remove the scoop from the bag and keep hold of the bag as your sample pot will go into it. Remove any flora or fauna or debris from the surface where you intend to collect your sample. This can be done with a gloved hand. Take a sediment sample using the scoop. A twisting action can help in sticky sediments. Empty the sediment sample into the pot. Replace the lid of the pot between subsamples to prevent contamination. A gloved finger can be used to help empty the sediment from the scoop into the pot if required. Repeat the scoop in different locations within the sediment grab, using the same scoop until you have collected the required number of samples. When all of the subsamples have been collected into the pot, pour all of the preservation buffer into the sample pot. Firmly secure the lid on the sample pot and shake to mix the sediment and preservation buffer together. Place the sample pot into the plastic snap-lock bag that originally held the scoop. Push out excess air, then seal the bag. Fill out the datasheet with information about your individual sample, including a unique sample ID, which needs to be different from any other samples that you may have taken. Add the datasheet and the sample into the kit bag. Your sample is now ready to send to the lab for analysis. Once all of your samples have been collected, you must also fill in the provided electronic sample manifest. Samples should be kept in the dark and stored at room temperature. However, if they will be stored for more than 2 weeks prior to shipping, it is recommended that they are stored in the freezer. You can send plastic waste back to us. Ensure that it is washed, dried, and packed separately. Securely seal the box and post to the address displayed below using tracked postage. If you are sending samples from outside the UK, contact our logistics team who will arrange a courier service for you.